So check this out. So I took 3 weeks off of training. Last 3 weeks, no training at all. Not a freaking anything. I discovered that I was overtraining after looking into detail and on the studies by Mike Mentzer. So if you haven't checked him out on YouTube, you could watch some of his old seminars. He was the 1980 Mr. Olympia, 5th place behind Arnold on his comeback year, and he had a great physique, and he really went into the science of exercise. Really should do a long talk on this. So stay tuned for that, and I'll go into a much longer detailed analysis and explaining the science of exercise that I've now come to better understanding. But it really comes down to the concept of the muscles grow after they're rested, not during training. And so without the proper rest period and then chance for them to come back and grow, they are not given the chance to grow. And I will speak from my own experience as pretty much being at a plateau over the last year on my training and my physique. Been pretty flat. I mean, I haven't really had much of major gains in the last 10 years. So I definitely realize that what I'm doing is okay. It's maintaining, but it's not really getting me any side muscle growth. And so the concept is taking literally a training period where I'm training on, let's say, a Monday, and then not training again until a Saturday. That's just beyond all reasonable comprehension in the past with what I've done. But that's the style. So when I come back into training, it's just going to be an all-out, absolute to failure training on that one muscle group where I'm not at all, it's going to be an all-out one set maximum to failure. So let's say I'm doing chest press, then I'll go all out to failure on that one set. Okay, same thing for shoulder press, tricep press, bicep curl, squats. Okay, but I'm gonna segment this workout out. So just at this point, I feel like I haven't really lost muscle, actually, because I was overtraining so bad, doing daily training for the last year, basically the last almost 200 days. I trained every single day with no rest. So it wasn't until I started this 3-week rest period that my body, my muscles were able to finally start to recoup. When I was in London, I actually felt like I was gaining size. It was just bizarre, but I felt like I was actually gaining muscle and I wasn't training. So that's where I'm at, and I'd say overall, I just had the liver flush yesterday, but liver flush was pretty effective. And, so it's always a good day to do my physique update after the liver flush. And overall, I mean, I'm not really, feel like I'm really losing size. So that lighting's pretty okay. Could be better. Let's try this lighting here. So that's the status where I'm at. No training for 3 weeks. Not anything, nothing. Not any running sprints, not any lifting, just complete flat. I make this video, for a lot for my own freaking self, okay? Cause I want to track my progress a little bit. So if you can benefit from it, great. But ultimately, it's kind of been nice actually to reset. It was really hard to do, to not train for 3 weeks, but I don't feel like I'm really losing muscle at all in 3 weeks of rest. So I'm going to be going back into it in the next few days. I'll start back up. I'll track my progress, kind of see where I'm at, and do some physique updates every once in a while, whenever I feel needed. But this is the liver flush physique, so feeling pretty, lean. I just did basically a liver flush where you're cleansing out the liver, do the colonics before, and do a fast. So basically like a 48-hour fast now, almost about 40 hours. So that's the latest and greatest, bro. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you at the top.